not only do we have veterans who have served just in the armed services, we have a veteran here who happens to be a first responder in Abington, and many of you have seen her lots of places. Gladys Morgan with her best friend Harlow. How is Harlow doing these days?
He's doing great. He loves being here around the people and schools, so it's a great time right now.
I noticed you were putting raffle tickets in the box, and we know that that means you're a veteran from the armed services. What branch were you in?
I was in the Marine Corps. I was in for 4 years, 3 months. And
Oh my goodness, we got Travis and Gladys. What a team that would be.
yeah, I love it. We know each other a very long time now.
So, how did you happen to decide to go into the Marines?
My father, he was kind of the deciding factor, and he said if you were to join any branch, it had to be the best, and it was the Marine Corps. So that.
Well, that sounds like a typical Marine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now, how did you transition, like, from being a Marine to being a police officer?
It was actually quite easy, just because I already had all that, discipline for the Marine Corps, and then going into boot camp and then the academy, and just my my MOS. I was communications, so it was very simple to transition over.
Boy, that, I kind of expected, there'd be some little issues that might come up sometime that were kind of Marine things that you really couldn't do to the general public.
Yeah, there are some limitations compared to the Marine Corps, but it's a great experience from going from the military to law enforcement.
Yeah. So you have now a full life in all kinds of ways of helping people.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Once you get started, you can't stop.
Exactly. It's just it's a base from what you want to do, and then continue on from there.
Did you find anything you wanted to win in the raffle?
Not yet. I'm still looking. It's a lot of great stuff here.
Still looking. Well, I'll let you continue looking, and we'll move on to somebody else we can talk to in just a moment. We have with us right now one of the busiest veterans in the town of Abington. He is everywhere you go and does so many different things. You're MC here today, right?
I am.
Right. You're the host of the Abington Veterans Muster.
That's correct, yep.
Not only that show, but also your Oscar Mike Radio, right?
That's correct, yep.
So, when do you find time to breathe?
On the train going to and from Boston. And when the train stops in Braintree for whatever reason, just sits there, I'm like, oh, this is all right. You know, no complaints.
Take a little snooze while it's sitting there, huh?
Exactly. That's where I recharge.
Okay, first I have to ask you.
Sure.
You didn't want to walk down that hall this morning.
No.
And they actually kind of forced you to.
Yes, Adam emphatically encouraged me to walk down the hall. No, I don't like doing it. I just don't want to do it.
Well, you had a great entourage around you, so
I don't need all that. It's not some, but you know, Adam. I thought we had an agreement, Adam, but he mysteriously forgot about it.
well, conveniently forgot about it.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, conveniently. Amazing how that happens.
Okay, now we know you're a veteran. Yeah, I already said that. We know you're an ex-Marine, although some Marines say there is no such thing as an
No such thing
ex-Marine.
as an ex-Marine.
Okay, I've got that straight.
All right.
What else are you doing with your life besides all these other things I mentioned earlier?
Well, you know, I work in Boston for a financial services firm, and then, you know, when I do get some downtime, I enjoy riding my motorcycle and doing some other things. I compete in weightlifting. I got a meet next month in Louisville, Kentucky, a national meet. So I do that and keep real busy. But, you know, today's a great day for the town of Abington to remind ourselves what our veterans do for us and why we're here. I got to tell you, seeing the school, kudos to Abington High School for the chorus and the band for what you all did. Our young people are our future, and what an amazing tribute. Thank you so much.
And it was a wonderful bit of concert going back and forth between the orchestra and the choir.
Just absolutely great. Thank you, Abington. Well done. Bravo, Zulu, as we say.
Okay, now I just want to say thank you too, because you put in your time and you deserve to be thanked, and you always seem to be thanking other people. So I just want to say thank you to you.
Thank you. Much appreciated, much appreciated. I love the support I get from Abington Cam, doing the Abington Veterans Muster, a TV show about veterans here in Abington, and I thank you for your support.
Well, I'm ready to support you anywhere, Travis.
Let's go. Let's do it then. We're going to storm the beaches.
Storm the beaches.
Full speed ahead.
Right. Because at my age, full speed isn't the same as yours.
You can drive the boat. I'll get out of the boat.
Okay, we'll do it that way. Thanks a lot, Travis.
Absolutely. What a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Okay, here have my favorite veteran couple, Pete and Jan Walter. And you know something? I think you're the only couple I actually know where you're both veterans.
Yeah, I think we're.
I don't
There's
think
not
it-
many couples that are both veterans. You're right.
We
You're right.
got married because we were in service together. That's where we met.
Yeah. I remember we talked about that last year a little bit. So this year, I just want to ask you, what is your opinion of the way things went here today? I mean, so far, there's been quite a lot of entertainment.
Yes, and I just love it. It's so great to see all of the veterans and just get to give them a hug or get them a booklet or tickets or name tag, and I love it. I love it.
And it was really great, the high school band and choir coming to give us a good serenade. That was great.
Yes.
The schools always support it. The whole
Yep.
town supports it. And I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, this is a great town. This is a great town.
And having both the choir and the band here, it was almost like they were here filling up the room all by themselves because there were so
Exactly.
many of them.
Yeah, yeah. And I was telling some of the girls that were playing the flute that I used to be a clarinet player on the Abington High Band. So, yeah.
But the town really does support the veterans, and that's one thing I really like about Abington, is that they do.
And we won't even talk about Adam Gunn because he is phenomenal, and Lisa, phenomenal. So supportive, just fantastic. It's unbelievable. I don't know where he gets his energy. I wish I had a little.
Well, he's a lot younger than we are, so that may have
That's
something
true.
to do with it.
That's true. Thanks for reminding me.
Well, that's all right. I'm probably way above you anyway.
I don't think so.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Okay. Well, now things are only just getting started here.
Yep.
Are you looking forward to the rest of the program today?
Oh yeah, definitely. I love the speakers. I usually take notes. I love it.
And the South Shore Tech supports this program very much by providing the food and service. They've been phenomenal, and it's really great to have that support from them.
It's nice to see that the kids are actually involved in showing veterans how much they do appreciate them.
Yes, definitely.
And it gives them a chance to do what they're learning to do, so it's a win-win for everybody.
Okay, well, I just want to say thank you for talking to me and have a great time. Thank you for your service
Thank you.
and enjoy the day.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It was our honor to serve this country, and I
Yes.
appreciate your time.
Yes, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? My name is Travis Partington, Marine Corps veteran, Abington resident, and member of the Veterans Advisory Council, and I want to welcome you to this day where we in Abington celebrate veterans. Thank you so much. On behalf of the town of Abington and the Department of Veterans Services, we acknowledge that this day is special for those who have served our country, and we love having you here with us right now. I want to thank the town manager of Abington and all the selectmen who support us during the year to make sure we can take care of our veterans here in Abington and those who are going into service for their country. Also, I want to give a shout out to Representative Allison Sullivan Almeida and her legislative aide, Catherine Mullen, for joining us here today. Thank you so much. We couldn't do it without you all. No one fights alone. No one does anything alone in the military. And so it's a great pleasure that I thank Amy Baird and the Council of Aging here at Abington for making this space available to us. Thank you so much, everybody here, for this wonderful space and this togetherness we have right now. We have a good program ahead for you all. We want you to enjoy the food and the raffles and the speeches and what we have planned for you all. I'm going to turn over now to the lead for Abington Veterans Services, Adam Gunn. Adam, please.
Thank you, Travis. Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for being here today. I'm honored to serve as your Veterans Agent and open up our annual Veterans Day celebration. First and foremost, happy late Veterans Day. Today we celebrate and pause to honor those who raised their hand in service to our country. Your courage, sacrifice, and commitment to freedom have shaped the very community we stand in today. And we are forever grateful for each and every one of your service to our country. Thank you. So I'm going to go through a lot of thank yous. So unfortunately, I'm going to ask you to hold your applause because we will be here all day. So I apologize, but this does not happen with just a few people. A community truly comes together to make all this possible. So bear with me here as I get through my speech, and I just want to thank and give credit to those who made today happen. I want to start off thanking our town manager and select board again for their continued support over the years. No matter what ideas or projects that we have brought forward to this community, they've stood behind each and every single one of them. Most of the surrounding towns that we are a part of in the South Shore throughout Massachusetts don't work like we do. We are unique, and I've seen it year after year that Abington truly supports its veterans, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this community. Thank you to my Veterans Advisory Council, a group that I meet with every single month. They mentor and guide and provide feedback on nearly everything we do in our office, and your wisdom and support means all the difference to me, so thank you. I already see you over there tearing up, Pete. I'll be right behind you. I also want to thank my coworker, Lisa McGovern. Where are you? All the way in the back in the beautiful red dress. She is my sounding board and the backbone of that office. She's only there 2.5 days a week, but I feel like, I don't know how she keeps me under control, but she supports all of our low-income veterans, and I would be lost without her support and guidance. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you to Travis Partington, our Master of Ceremonies, wherever he snuck off to. Oh, right in front of me. Happy birthday, Marine Corps. Travis not only volunteers his time to host this event and take today off, but he also produces the Abington Veteran Muster TV show. Thanks to Abington Cam, they highlight what we do. They discuss veteran benefits and shine light on veterans and supportive local businesses and organizations. The air shows every Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Channel 6 and Verizon Channel 28 if you're here local in Abington. If not, you can see it on YouTube. We have a new episode comes out every single month on the first Tuesday of every month and at 6 p.m. and they replay on TV and anytime you want to watch on YouTube every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Thank you for your support with that, Travis, amongst the advisory council and so much else. It's an honor to call you a friend. He deserves it. Thank you to Abington Cam, Kevin Tachi, for filming and broadcasting not only the Abington Veterans Muster, but so many of our events. The work that they do helps us reach more veterans and families throughout this community. Janice Walters, affectionately known as the General. She made this room happen yesterday. Her and a team of volunteers came in here on Veterans Day and just made this the way it is with all the beautiful decorations from our school. Thank you, Janice, and the team of volunteers. Thank you to the current South Shore, a senior living community in Weymouth. They fed the more than 80 vendors we have next door at the resource fair. I would be lost without Stacy Smith from Pick a Party Place, wherever she is. She was the one who controlled that Veterans Fair resource fair next door. So thank you to Stacy Smith for helping organize all of that. Thank you to our volunteers who make everything in our office possible. Our office is staffed not only with myself and Lisa, but we have a volunteer office. And we have volunteers every single day of the week that make a weekly commitment to come into our office and support projects and what we do. Because of them, we can take on projects that go beyond what we would normally be able to do in our day-to-day services of VA claims and low-income support. One great example over here to my left in this beautiful blue table and the Staff Sergeant Carl Bombardier Purple Heart sign. A few years ago, we knew of 6 Purple Heart recipients in Abington. Today, we've identified and we honor 58. And we now have biographies and photos on our website, so their service will never be forgotten. Pete Walters has spent a couple years at the Dyer Memorial Library uncovering those Purple Heart recipients. And Phil Delaney, retired Air Force veteran, learned how to do website design and has been putting all that information on our website. Roger Woods, our chairman of the select board, secured donations for all 58 Purple Heart recipients to receive a Purple Heart sign topper that you see on the table that are going up. We have half of them up so far, and we have the other half, we're waiting on DPW and the limited support we have from them, but they're finding the time to put those all throughout Abington. Phil and Ellen Delaney mapped out where each and every topper is based on where the veteran lived or where the family wanted it placed. That way, I can't thank them enough for the support and these projects that we get to do. Thank you to the Department of Public Works for beginning the installation of our Abington Hero banners. As I speak right now, our Abington Hero banners, we have some small examples there in the very back of the room with Pete, Janice, and Travis's beautiful mugs. We have large ones that are going on the telephone pole banners throughout Abington right now, thanks to DPW. We still have 20 more banners available if anybody would like to purchase one. The banner doesn't need to be about you. I'd like you to think about your family and what they'd want to see. I know veterans are very humble and they don't want to ask or they don't want recognition, and I understand that, but it's bigger than yourself. It's about showing pride in our community and honoring our veterans and touching that next generation that is here in front of us here. To our Killed in Action service members and their family, your sacrifice will never be forgotten. Their stories, complete with photos, awards earned, and the family input are now also featured on our website, thanks to Bob Pratt, who took Dr. Reverend Christy Coburn's decade worth of research and has allowed us to have that on our town website as well. So we can honor our Killed in Action service members for all time. I'd like to thank, of course, South Shore Technical High School for preparing and serving this wonderful meal. Yet again, not only this year, but last year as well. Thank you for your continued support and making this possible. This day is so special, and we have you to thank for it. Thank you. We're also blessed to have our support from our Abington Public High School here. The elementary students made heartfelt cards that are on the tables. Our juniors are here in front of us, excited to come behind this podium soon and read poems they've written to veterans. If you were here earlier, you saw our Abington band and choir here. The connection between our schools and veterans is such a lasting impression on the next generation, and I thank you so much for being a part of this today. I'd like to give another thank you to our police and fire department and all the town departments here for always standing by our veteran community. Once again, we are very unique in Abington, and we are just supported by our chiefs that we can just reach out to and get anything we need. You just have such a well-connected community that are there for our veterans and their families. So I'm so grateful to be a part of that. We've got a lot of people that support us throughout the year, some of which are in the pamphlets in front of you and the banner behind me. I'd like to shout out a few more here. To Yaz's Table and Boutique, who you enjoyed coffee and pastries when you came in. She also provides the same thing for our Memorial Day ceremony at our Veterans Lot. And even every Friday, which we have flyers in the back, from 8 to 9 a.m., she provides free coffee and scones to veterans as well. So thank you for your support, Yaz. Colvin Landscaping and Construction cleans our Veterans Lot at no cost. This is the third year they've been doing this for us. at Mount Vernon Cemetery, and they also offer a free spring and fall cleanup to our office that we, in return, of course, give to veterans and widows of veterans. I'd like to thank the Abington Rotary Club for supporting our $80,000 fundraiser for a new wheelchair transportation vehicle that's going to honor our killed in action heroes and their online stories, their stories online. Once this fundraiser is complete, the van will provide free transportations to veterans and deceased spouses of veterans for medical appointments. If you have ideas on how we can grow more support for this project, please come talk to myself or Lisa. We've already raised more than $28,000 in the past few months, and so we are on our way to make that goal happen. I could go on for an hour, truly, on all the support Abington has for our veterans. It's truly amazing and unique. Abington truly embodies what it means to serve others. Every project we take on has a team of people behind it. And because of that shared commitment, that Lisa and I can do what we get to do every single day. I'm now in my 5th year serving as your veterans agent, and this community, alongside so many other people, make everything possible. I'm deeply grateful and proud to work alongside people who care as much about veterans as I do, and so much more. Before I close, I leave you with a gentle reminder that none of this happens without volunteers and strong veteran organizations. I encourage you to get involved in one. Things may not be exactly what you remember, so consider giving another try. The need is great, and there's always room for more, so please consider getting involved in your veteran organizations. Supporting anything, any little bit of time you have can go such a long ways. Thank you again to everyone I mentioned. I apologize for those I missed. Your continued kindness, devotion, and support is what gives meaning to the work that we do every single day. And it's such an honor to be a part of this incredible community. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. What an amazing speech. He in fact encourages me to do things that I didn't think I could do, and here we are. So we're going to move along to the Rotary Club, and again, we can't say enough about how the Rotary Club supports veterans here in Abington with the mobility van that we are trying to acquire to transport veterans. It's needed. And now I have Judy from the Rotary coming up to do the 50-50 raffle drawing.
Hang on, we have a traffic jam.
Oh, a little traffic jam on the Route 3 South. It's backed up for miles to the water tower. We'll have to wait.
So we have 2 door prizes, 2 that we're gonna draw real quick.
Okay, hold on one second. Okay, two prizes,
We have 2 door prizes.
2 door prizes,
And the raffle board.
and the raffle board. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're gonna have me pick?
Yeah, close your eyes.
All right.
I don't have my glasses on.
It's like Tom,
Tony Materna.
Tony Materna.
Tony, raise your hand.
Tony,
Okay.
all right. Second raffle, second door prize. A Lori K. Lori K.
Okay.
Right
we'll be
there.
Right with you. All right. Now, the moment we've all been waiting.
And now, without any further ado, the moment we've been waiting
I
for.
don't have a ticket, so I can draw this one.
Are you gonna draw it?
Yeah, I want to hold it.
Well, I can't get my hand in there, so. But I can hold it and talk at the same time.
Whirling them around and, oh, I grabbed a bunch.
We'll just grab one.
I'm trying.
All right.
Teresa Minahan.
Teresa Minahan, come on up.
I don't think she's here. She might have bought online.
We have Teresa here.
No. She bought online.
We can buy online.
She must have bought online.
All right.
Okay.
So Teresa bought online. We will move on. Oh. And again, this is to support the veteran transport vehicle. And if you've ever had to go to the VA for medical care and can't get a ride, this hits home very, very closely. And I can tell you personally that it does for me, and I won't get into it now, but I've been there. And I remember the look Adam had on his face when I said, Adam, I need some help. And it just wasn't there. So this van that we're raising money for will be used by veterans for many years to come, and we appreciate your support. We're moving on to our guest speaker, and this is a gentleman I have known for quite some time. He has served in the Army honorably for many years. He's a colonel required, and he's with the Office of the Veteran Advocate. Oh, I see two of them. Okay, all right. He is here to talk with you about this fairly new organization here in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So he's a good friend of mine. I can't wait for you to meet him. U.S. Army retired Colonel Nosh, would you come up here, please? Sir, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Travis. Appreciate it. Good morning, and thank you. So thank you, Representative Sullivan Almeida, Select Board, the town management, Adam Gunn, and the Veterans Service Council for allowing me to participate with you all this morning and celebrate a day late, Veterans Day. Nonetheless, amazing day. So before I really get started, I have a couple notes, and I'm going to be brief, but I want to kind of get a feel for the audience. So, by branch of service, how many folks here served in the Army? Awesome, thank you. How many folks served in the Marine Corps, and happy birthday, 2 days late? Navy? Oh yeah! There we go. All right, Air Force? Nice. How about Space Force yet? None. All right. Coast Guard? Yes, awesome. And little known, commissioned officers of the U.S. Public Health Service, anyone from that corps? Or commissioned officers from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration? All considered veterans at the federal level, and in some circumstances here at the state level as well. So thank you for your service. Thank you for answering your nation's call. So Massachusetts is celebrating 250 years since the Revolutionary War. And the Army, the Navy, and the Marine Corps are all also celebrating 250 years of their existence this year as well. But our office recently discovered that other than, the 11th day of the 11th month and the 11th hour celebrating armistice from World War I, celebrating veterans and supporting veterans in Massachusetts goes back to colonial times. So before this country was a nation, we were a colony, Massachusetts Bay Colony. We celebrated and supported and served those that served in the French and Indian War and have since then on. So it's important to know how deep that history goes here in Massachusetts. And it continues today, and I think it's more amazing than ever. Now I'm going to flip the script a little bit today. Instead of talking about service in uniform, I want to kind of continue on a note that Adam brought up is service as a veteran. So believe it or not, at one point in time, most of us will have been a veteran longer than we would have been in uniform. And what we learned in uniform was to take care of the mission, to help take care of our teammates, take care of each other. And what I see in the veteran community is you brought that home, you brought that to the community. And as I look across the Commonwealth and I see what happens in every city and town is high school scholarships from veteran organizations, parades run, managed, and participated in by veterans, city events, town events, planting flags on veteran cemeteries. And sometimes I pause and think, if we did not have veterans to do that, what would our community look like? So I think that it's your service after the uniform that really pulls the community together and where it really makes a difference. And Adam was talking about that earlier. You make a difference in this community If you still have the time, because I know you have the passion for it, or you wouldn't have volunteered to serve in the military in the first place, you want to do more for your community, you want to do something that's better than yourself, take the time and volunteer and support your community. Keep it up. The Office of the Veteran Advocate, I'll touch on it briefly. We are a brand new state agency. We are an independent state agency. We don't fall under any executive agency. I answer to the governor, the auditor, the attorney general. And you probably won't see us set up a table like you have out here because we work behind the scenes. We are a first in the nation organization. No other state has an Office of the Veteran Advocate. And our job is to work with other state agencies that they are doing their best to support you as a veteran or you as a veteran family member. So we are there. The work that we do is within the state agencies. We also work with federal agencies, and we also work down at the local level. Truck DeCoste is with me here today. She's over in the corner over there. Her job is to support this region veteran service officers. So she supports Adam in the work that he does for you at the community level. So we're there at the front lines in the background. We're there at the state level in the background to make sure that things are going right and you're getting supported the best that we can from the Commonwealth's perspective. And before I get close, I want to talk about this important topic. Over the last several years, we've learned how important our physical and mental health is. I think COVID brought that out for all of us. And I just want to ask you all of this. Please monitor and manage yourself and those around you, your fellow veterans. Keep an eye on each other. Are you doing okay? Ask the questions. A phone call, a text message, for no reason at all, just to say hi, can make a huge difference. That connection has power, and that connection can save a life. So please watch out for each other. I want to say again, thank you for having me here today. My pleasure to participate. I want to highlight again, if you have questions on programs, benefits, and services for you as a veteran or you as a family member for a veteran, talk to Adam, and we'll be there to support Adam. If you have issues that you are concerned about your fellow veterans maybe are not getting the services that they deserve or the system isn't working quite right, find me or Truck. That's our role, is to help identify those issues. Thank you again. It was a pleasure to be here with you all. Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you, Colonel Notch. This next part is, for me, I think my favorite part of these past celebrations. It's when our youth come before us to share how they feel about our nation, our military, and those who've served. It really brings home, for me at least, why we do what we do as, active duty service members, veterans, and people still serving today. It is with great pleasure to introduce the Abington Middle School, led by Ms. McNeil and Ms. Mullen, to come up here and share with us some deep thoughts about how they felt. Please, who's first?
Hi, my name is Mia Benatti, and I am part of the Abington Middle School Student Council. To me, Veterans Day is a day where we spend time thanking those who put their lives at risk for our freedom. This day is special to me because my great-grandfather served in World War II. He was at Omaha Beach on D-Day and was on a landing craft boat that brought troops to the beach. I would like to thank those who served and those who are currently serving. Thank you for everything you do.
Hello everyone, my name is Tessa Bergman, and it's truly an honor to be here with you today. I just want to take a moment to share what Veterans Day means to me. To me, Veterans Day is more than just a holiday. It's a day to pause and remember all the brave men and women who have served in our country. These heroes put their lives on the line to protect our freedom and keep us safe. Their courage, strength, and sacrifice inspires me every day. I'm so thankful for everything our veterans have done. They've shown us what true dedication and love for our country looks like. Today and every day, we should remember to thank them. So to all the veterans here today and everywhere, thank you so much for your service, bravery, and sacrifice. We are forever grateful.
Hi, I'm Meredith Whitney. To me, Veterans Day means a day to honor the people who have served in the military service. It's a day to recognize the bravery our veterans have shown. Their dedication to protecting our country's freedom is honorable. You shouldn't think of Veterans Day as a day off of school and work. You should take it as a day of gratitude, a reminder of your freedoms, a chance to recognize those who have sacrificed their lives for you, a moment of reflection, and a celebration of our veterans. Happy Veterans Day, and thank you for your service.
Hello, my name is Mary Rose Turner, and what Veterans Day means to me is a memorable day for me because both of my grandfathers served. On my dad's side, his father was in the Royal Navy in World War II, and on my mother's side, her father served in the U.S. Army from 1961 to 1963. This makes Veterans Day one that reminds me of all the veterans who have served for us. Thank you, veterans.
Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Downey and I'm truly honored to be here. To me, Veterans Day is more than a date on the calendar or a day off from school. Veterans Day is a reminder of the selflessness and bravery of those who gave me my freedom. It's a day for me to pause and reflect on the courageousness of the men and women who chose to serve their country without knowing the many challenges that lay before them, and who chose service above self. Veterans, your service accomplishes more than giving us freedom and protecting us with your return. When you return to your community, you strengthen it with your leadership and wisdom that you pass down onto the younger generation. You deserve so much more than one day to honor you. Thank you for everything. I'm forever grateful for your service.
Hi, my name is Paige Cleary. Veterans are important to me because they're heroes of our country. They gave up so much to protect us and keep us safe. They spent time away from their families, faced danger, and worked hard so we could enjoy the life we have every day. I'm so thankful for their courage and for everything they've done for people that they may never even meet. Veterans remind me what it's truly like to be brave and to never give up, no matter how tough or hard things get. What means the most to me is how much veterans are willing to risk for others. They stay with our country even when things are scary and difficult. They showed real courage for their country by putting others before themselves. Because of them, we will get to live in a place where we can feel safe. I always look up to them and be thankful for everything they sacrificed for us.
Hi, my name is Olivia Mahoney, and Veterans Day is very important to me because I believe the brave people who have fought for our country deserve to be recognized and celebrated. These courageous individuals put their lives at risk so that we could be safe. Another reason Veterans Day is important to me is because a few of my family members are veterans, and I have seen the tremendous sacrifices they made. Without our veterans, we would not have the peace and safety that we do today. They should all be thanked for their service, and Veterans Day should honor every man or woman who have ever defended our country. Thank you, veterans, for your service.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. Veterans Day is a day where we give thanks and gratitude to all those who bravely serve this country while being a member of our military. Veterans give their lives to serve this country so that we are able to live with the freedom that we have today. I appreciate veteran sacrifices. They leave their families and loved ones for several months sacrificing everything they have so that we can live safe and free. My papi, which is my grandfather, is a U.S. Army veteran. He has served 2 tours of duty, one in Iraq and one in Afghanistan. I don't just appreciate him, but I really do appreciate all the veterans that have risked their lives for our freedoms. Thank you for your service.
Let's give a big round of applause to Abington Middle School. Thank you so much. I don't know about you, but that just fuels my soul. Thank you for sharing with us.
What we have with us now, our favorite VSO, mainly because this is Abington and you're the Abington VSO. And I mean, you've got a great name for Adam Gunn, for somebody who's a veteran.
Thank you.
You know that there was a very famous character in fiction, right?
Peter Gunn, right?
That wasn't the one I was talking about. From Treasure Island. And I can't remember, but it was Gunn. But Gunn is an old Scottish clan. They've been around for centuries. But getting away from that, we'll get back to you now. You are a Navy veteran. I think it's finally time I talk to a Navy veteran because I've had Army and Marines so far.
There's a lot of them around here. I am a 20-year Navy veteran. I retired in 2020 and took over this role about 6 months after I retired.
Okay. Now, this year was a very unusual year for veterans in this area because for many years there'd been parade going around the three towns, and this year things changed. And you and Declan Ware and Tim and Thaddeus, 4 towns now are involved in this whole thing, did a kind of like a family fun day for veterans at the Whitman VFW. Tell me, how did that go over the weekend?
It went fantastic. They're calling it the Quad Town Celebration now instead of our Tri-Town Parade. And it went fantastic. You know, we all came together for the same mission to support and honor our veterans. And we had a great barbecue out there and had a lot of people out, and it was a good day.
Okay. So, I mean, I heard that there were going to be some little inflatable things too. Did they actually get there?
There were inflatable bouncy houses out there for the kids. It was a lot of fun, really good food. They had a ceremony just to honor our veterans, and it was a great day for sure. It's beautiful weather.
I know in talking to Declan that he was afraid that there was going to be an overflow of veterans that, you know, he just wasn't going to be prepared for. How many do you think showed up? Because the weather was a little iffy that day.
It was. If I had to guess, I'd probably say maybe about 100 veterans. I did not count. I was just trying to be out there and shake everyone's hand and thank them for their service and let them know what we're here for.
Veterans. Now, would that include the families too, or just the vets that showed up?
Everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. That means that Declan is not wondering where the heck he was going to get extra food from if people showed up.
We had a little bit of food left over at the end, and we brought a bunch back to the Abington Police Department, as well as Declan brought a bunch of food to the Whitman Police Department as well.
Oh, well, that's good, because at least there was nothing wasted then.
Not at all.
Okay. I'll be talking to Declan sometime this week, and I'll be glad to hear that things went so well.
They did, absolutely.
Whose turn is it next year?
Next year it is the town of Rockland.
Rockland, okay. So now that Tim's seen one of them and how it got together, the rest of it is going to be gravy from here on out for the rest of you, because the ball has already started rolling, and it's going to be a lot easier for the rest of you from now on.
It has. We are not thinking about next year quite yet, but come January, we've already had discussion about getting together and meeting with our veteran organizations. It's not just our VSOs who make this happen. It's really our veteran organizations that are the driving force behind everything that we do.
And to think of that, I mean, here you are again, just a couple of days later, with another celebration for the veterans here in Abington, and you kind of put that one together too, don't you?
We do. We have our own special veteran celebration. This is the 5th year that I've been a part of this celebration. We hope for about 100 veterans here ourselves. We've got a 40-table resource fair. We have South Shore Tech that's out here feeding all of our veterans. It's just, there's so many things. We have our middle school students reading poems they wrote to veterans. We had the band and choir out here this morning. This is my favorite day of the year, and just so grateful over the community that really does support our veterans here.
And it seems to be growing and getting bigger every year.
Every year it is growing. I think we started out maybe around 50 veterans and moved up to 60 and then 70, so we'll see what happens this year.
Okay, terrific. Thank you. Thank you for your service. I have never said that to you in all the time that I have known you, but finally, thank you for your service. Thank you for this day, and thank you for deigning to talk to me on this wonderful little piece of apparatus here. And I think we may slide this into the Veterans Muster Show at some point along the line.
Great. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Adam.
All right.
land is yours.